Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new YouTube channel and the start of a brand new series. So the name of the channel will be Simpleman Revived because my username in RuneScape is Simpleman, and because I had a previous YouTube channel that also dwelled on the topic of Slayer, but that was like videos that I recorded and posted 3, 4, maybe even 5 years ago. That I still get comments on, which is fun enough, but we'll leave that aside and start off from scratch. So I will be doing every single Slayer task in the game. This is something that I was inclined to do for a very long time because I didn't have any help when I first started out. I have my 15-year veteran cape, so that was a long time ago. And it would be nice to have something like this that's helpful, that's mostly relatable to beginner and intermediate players. There are lots of YouTube videos in regards to high level Slayer and bossing, but this is like something that's sort of a niche that's missing. And I will be really grateful for something like that in my younger days, and I hope that my videos will be informative and helpful enough for you to think the same. So we'll keep everything pretty simple and straightforward, as my name suggests. We'll go through each and every Slayer task in the game, as I said, but by going through different Slayer masters. So today we will start with Spria. Spria is located in Burtop. Turael is on this spot. Turael was on this spot before Spria, but if you played the quest while Gatic sleeps, you know what happens to Turael, and that's why Spria, his daughter, is here. So this is the Slayer. In general, is the skill that I had like a love-hate relationship with before. I didn't enjoy combat, PvP, or player versus environment PvE in general. When I started playing this game, my niche was questing. I always enjoyed quests for as long as I can remember. But then, slowly, little by little, I was doing more PvE stuff, and that's really something to maybe even laugh at now. But Slayer is my most enjoyable and my favorite skill in the game. I have 120 and I will shoot for 200 million next year. As I said, we will start off here in Birdtop at level 1 Slayer, and we will kill Gelatinous Abominations today, which are also located in Birdtop, so that's something really convenient. In regards to equipment and weapons, I won't be using high-end weapons nor equipment. I will be using God Wars Dungeon 1 equipment for all the tasks, and I will be using some intermediate weapons because that's something you can start off with, and I will always recommend something that is leveled down if you don't have access to certain stuff. One more thing to mention, God Wars Dungeon 1 armor for today, for ranged, it is Armadillo, is quite expensive nowadays. It wasn't so in the past, but Armadillo set is like 30 million, even 34 if you are buying Buckler as well. And if you don't have that kind of money, or are not level 70, you can always go with color sets. So if you buy blue Dragonhide set, armor set, it's level 50 and you will spend only 20k for that. If you are level 60, you can buy black Dragonhide armor and spend 27k for that. If you are lower level, you can also go with red and green Dragonhide sets. In terms of weapons, something that I used and that I got level 99 Slayer with are crystal and chaotic equipment. So chaotic equipment, in order to get that, you have to go to Demonheim and grind dungeoneering. I know that lots of players don't like that. And in regards to crystal equipment, you have to complete the quest Drawing Elves, and then you can use crystal weapon seeds to make lots of useful equipment. It grades, but it's not expensive to repair it or make a new one. We will be using, I don't have a crystal bow, I have a tuned crystal bow. So crystal bow is basically level 70, a tuned crystal bow is level 80, that's the difference. But also, if you are just starting out, you can go with some cheaper and more, I would say more affordable, but that's like cheaper, but something that you can get easily, more easily. So it would be rune crossbows at level 50 for only 32k. Of course, you can go even lower for adamant or mithril crossbows if you are a lower level player. And then at level 60 you can get Demon Slayer crossbows, so main and offhand variant for 200k, and even something like Elder Shortbow at level 60 for only 3000 GP. So that is something that you can start off with, and then when you get more experience and more GP, you can buy more stuff and obviously upgrade your equipment and weapons. So to get things started, you come here, you talk to Spria, you get the Gelatinous Abominations task, and also you must trade her and get these spiked gauntlets. So they are free, it says spiked gloves, good for killing Gelatinous Abominations. You take one, and then you run to the south to get to the cave where Gelatinous Abominations are located. They can only be killed here, so this is the only place that you can kill them in the game. For other monsters, I will always kill them in one place, but will suggest alternative locations. You will wear this spike gauntlet, so run to the south, and you will see an opening. That's the cave they are located in. They attack with magics and they are weak to arrows. That's not something to be worried about at level 1, but it's nice to know, because you can always use the combat triangle to your advantage. So this is the cave, and you go to the south part of it and you attack this monster. And then when it gets to 1 HP, this is the fun stuff and why you need these spike gloves. It says you reach in and rip out the heart of the Gelatinous Abomination. Really like a picturesque description, but it is what it is. 2 down, 1 more to go. And yeah, that's about it. Pretty straightforward, even at lower levels. I think we'll wrap this out for today. As I said, this is something that lots of players will do, because once you start playing and you get to higher combat levels, you won't be doing like level 1 Slayer tasks, but it's nice to know. If that's like the skill that you are just starting out, and you will get some tasks here from Tural or Spria, maybe Gelatinous Abominations will be one of them, and this way you'll know what to use and where to find them. Tural or Spria can assign like 10 or 20 of them per task. And yeah, that's about it for this video. These first couple of videos will be a bit longer, because we'll go through like introduction part of it, what we'll be using from weapons and what we will be using from equipment in regards to range for today, and then of course melee and magic when we get to those kinds of tasks. That's it for now, and until the next time, goodbye.